Alright guys, so we are on the way to tea plantation. It takes us about 10 minutes from my house to get to the tea plantation. So today I'm accompanied by two of my friends. So Anthony is on the wheel and Marcus is sitting behind me. It's a bit cloudy today and I hope it's getting clearer when we get to the tea plantation. Okay, so I'll see you there. Wish me luck. Bye bye. Hi everyone, so here we are. So I'm in Pasir Sarongge Tea Plantation. So before I proceed, so it would be wise for me to introduce myself to you. Okay, my name is Andang Heryana. That's what most people call me. So I am originally from Cianjur and I currently live in Cianjur. So I'm a freelance tour guide. So I've been doing this job for many years, taking foreign travelers to many different interesting places and tourist attractions available in Cianjur and beyond. So after here, so we are going to go to the main tea plantation of this area to have a look around and also to see many different types of tea. Okay, shall we go now? As you can see behind me, there stretches a huge tea plantation, and this tea plantation covers an area of 72,300 hectares, and this tea plantation is actually divided into three different sections. So the first section is called the main garden, and the second one is production garden, and the third one is the nursery garden. So there are a lot of variety we can find in this area, but to the best of my knowledge, there are only two common varieties of tea which is known in the world. So the first variety is called Asamica. So actually that Asamica is native to India. This is originally from the Assam region in the northern part of India, and the second one is from China, and the name of the leaf or the type of the leaf is called sinensis. So these two types are characterized by the size of the leaf. So Asamica is characterized by the largest leaf. This is the Asamica type. But later I'm gonna show you the sinensis type. You know, sinensis type are characterized by the smallest leaf. So tea can be harvested every 7 to 15 days depending upon the development of the new shot. Harvesting can be done manually by hand or use a machine, but machinery can damage the gentle leaves of the tea. The best time of the day to pick up tea is in the morning and also late afternoon. So tea pluckers only pick up the three top leaves. I'll show you how the tea plucker pick the leaf of the tea. So they only pick the top three leaves. This is the first leaf, the second leaf, and the third leaf. So this is also called Peco 1, Peco 2, and Peco 3. Okay, so they normally pick the young leaf because young leaf can produce a better quality of tea. But older tea than the younger one have the negative impact of the last tea product. And also tea can be pruned every 5 years just to maintain the productivity of the tea leaf. So prune can be done. We cut the whole part of the branches about 60 centimeters above the ground. So actually that tea plant can be propagated in two ways. So they can be propagated from seed or by cutting. So, but the fastest way of propagating the tea is from cutting. And if you want to grow new plant from the seed, so I'll show you, this is the seed of the tea. So the good quality of the seed should have the dark color, and to make sure that the seed is good enough for the new plant, so we just put it in the water. If the seed goes sinking, that means the density of this seed is very high. That means it's good for the new plant. But if the seed stay floating, that means it's not very good for the new plant. Okay, and also that it takes like 2 or 3 years for the new seed to stay in the nursery garden. After that, so we remove the new plant from the plastic bag and we replant it into the main land, and it takes about 5 years for new plant to be ready to be harvested, but it takes like 15 years for a new plant to bear seed. So that's the thing. I mean, that's all the information about how to propagate the tea. Okay, this is the main garden of this tea plantation. This main garden keeps the original tea of this area, which were first planted in 1902. As you can see from this trunk, so this trunk of the tea leaf has a diameter around 30 centimeter, I think, because this tree is very old. So actually that tea can last for a very long time, and the tree of tea can reach to height as a 16-meter height if we left them undisturbed. So this is the last area of the tea plantation. Right after this, you will see one of the video clips that I took when I was doing the tea plantation tour with someone from Belgium. So here is the video. On the moisture content of the leaves. Yeah. And after that, they go to grinding machine, and then from the grinding machine, they go to fermentation room, and then from the fermentation room, they go through the heating process, just to bring down the moisture content of the tea. Yeah. And you know that tea always grow and elevations of 700 up to 1,500 meters above sea level. You know why? Why? Because in this height, the tree will grow very slow. So the slower tea grow, the better flavor they can produce. Yeah. So that's why most of the tea plantation, they grow in higher places. Yeah. Even it is also possible to grow in lower places, but not a good tea. Okay guys, so this is the main office of the tea plantations. So this is the place where I usually do the registration for my guests, and also the place where I get a permission to do the tea plantation tour. And to my right is the factory of the green tea. So the factory only produces the green tea, and this factory was built in 1980. It used to be the biggest green tea factory in Southeast Asia. Office again, so I'm at the Sarangga Tea Plantation. This is the office, the main office of the Sarangga Tea Plantation. So when I actually come here to do the registrations and also to get a permit before we go to do the tea plantation tour. So today I'm with the manager office. So I would like to introduce you. What's your name? Dedi Suryawan. Okay. Well, that's all I can tell about tea. I have already explained everything what I know about tea, and I hope you enjoy this tour as much as I enjoy being your tour guide. But before I say goodbye, I'd like to express my special gratitude to you for taking part in this tour. So it's a great honor for me to meet you all, to meet great people like you. So once again, I'd like to thank you all. Have a great day and bye bye.